Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Workshop. I'm Exterminator, and as always, I am joined by Madzuri.
Greetings.
And today we have a very interesting build from Nick A. This is a almost entirely self-contained, massive robot builder. So this builds currently just logistics robots. It would be quite easy to change it to build construction and logistics. But this thing is massive. It has a theoretical output of about 900 robots created per minute, which is insane. I don't know why you would ever want to do it, but it was really interesting. So we wanted to show it anyway. So yeah, this is kind of self-contained, and we've thrown in about 2 stacks of robots, so there's 110 robots in here. Once it kind of gets a cycle going, it should just start making more on its own and build up the amount that it needs, and kind of just like self-replicate the robots from there up to the limit it's set at. But I'll let Zuri go over, kind of this setup here with the insertion and conditions, and then also a little power thing we have down at the bottom, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, just a sec. I think provide this with oil. We forgot to hook that up.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fine. So, yeah, you would want to import your lubricant down there. But yeah.
Yep. So this isn't a proper train setup. This represents a train drop off. Is what I interpreted when I saw this. So he has like input coming in here and tracks in a station. So you would set up the train station however you want, and then you'd have them unload into the passive providers if there's less than 1,000 in the network. So that's what this represents.
Right. Now, these are using circuit conditions, though, so it wants like 1,000 in the chests as well as the network, right? Because these are using circuit conditions rather than network conditions.
Yes, because you want 1,000 locally in the train system itself.
Right. So that's the input. Again, this is just kind of representative of how it'd be. And
We're using a lot of the old, a lot of the things we've already reviewed, like the green circuits and the red circuits. A lot similar to the ones we've already covered, and really good designs.
Yep, max beacon moduled. Some of these are missing modules. That's not on purpose. Just when you import blueprints, sometimes it in like creative mode, it kind of messes it up. So if there's modules missing, it's not supposed to be that way. There should be modules and everything.
Yeah, we put them in as we catch them.
Yeah. So yeah, this kind of, this is, it makes its own circuits. It makes the red circuits. It even smelts its own steel, right? Because you need steel for the engines and such. So it imports the iron, it smelts the steel. Again, these are using all circuit conditions. So it's a kind of a per chest thing you can see, instead of a logistics condition. And one important note that they left is you do want to keep this separate from the rest of your factory network. Otherwise, the new bots that are made and stuff will like intermingle with the rest of your factory and kind of get things messed up. So just make sure this isn't connected to the network of your main factory. Just bridge it or something. Yeah, so you want to go over this, Suri? It's actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this is the interface for the main base down here. You have a requester chest that's pulling the bots, or the spare bots, since it fills itself first. It pulls the spare bots out of the system and puts it in this passive provider chest. And this power switch is just checking if there's 1,000 bots in here. And if there is, it turns off power and the entire thing shuts down.
Yeah, which is super cool that once the amount in this network, in the building network, reaches 1,000, it'll just turn itself off, power-wise. And then, yeah, so this would be representative of your main network down here, and this is just requesting from up here. Now, I'm not sure, Zuri, do you have any thoughts on why he would be requesting exactly 228? It seems kind of an odd number.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, me neither. So I think you could kind of do however much you want here. And this is just set to X, and in this case, X. Although this is not set to read robot statistics. I wonder if it probably should be. I mean, otherwise...
That was a mistake. It's supposed to. And X defaults to available logistic bots. And 100 available logistic bots is a little more reasonable than the 1,000 set up to the one up top.
Yeah, quite a bit more reasonable. Because do keep in mind that there is, if you're kind of new to this stuff, that there is a difference between available and total. With this 1,000 up here, this is essentially, saying that if the available ever drops below 1,000, to pretty much keep it at 1,000, so you can pretty quickly get a lot of robots in here.
Yeah, a lot of robots.
Yeah, a ton. So
I think that's kind of the point, though, is to make all of the bots and store them in here and pull them out as you need them in the main base.
Yeah, so if you want bots, this is a design for you. If you want a ton of bots, maybe you just have like massive bot outpost mining or something. Now, this hasn't made any yet. Do keep in mind that it is a fairly slow chain. Engines take a while, frames take a while, has to smell everything. But yeah, then we just had this insertion system here, which is pretty straightforward as well. So he's up here at the circuits, but yeah, really.
I'm trying to see if we've produced any bots yet.
I don't think so. I think it's still working down the chain because it's starved. Like, these circuits are waiting for iron, and that's just because we don't have enough bots to do it. So...
Oh, this says it's produced 200 logistic bots. 216 so far. It's just gone into the system.
But why do we only have... But there's not any more in the network than we started with. Or have they been dropped down to the bottom network?
I'm searching for them. I'm not sure where they are.
I don't know. Well, it will make them. Again, it's a long chain. Where are you seeing that it produced however many you said?
Production?
When I pull up production, I don't see any made.
On 10-minute graph.
Oh, 10-minute.
Yeah, it was a short peak.
Oh, that counts. I think that counts what we made, because you made some, and then I have like 100 that I made that are still in my inventory.
I completely forgot it counts handcrafts. That's weird.
Yeah, it is a little. It does throw you off. So there you go. Today we remembered, or today you learned if you didn't know. So that's pretty much the build, guys. It's good. It's straightforward. You would obviously, I would suggest throw in more than 100 robots to start out with. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for quite a while, because this is very starved in getting the resources where they need to go. But I believe that does it here. If you do, you want to quickly go over this insertion system here, Zuri?
Hold up. Do we have gear production somewhere? Because I don't think we do.
Are they missing gears?
Yes.
So they've made a build that does not make gears. So you would want to bring those in too. I don't know why you wouldn't make them here.
It doesn't take a lot. You could probably fit it up in the green circuit build or something. But that's just something you've got to add, I guess.
Gears. It makes gears over here.
Oh, I see it. Gears and pipes right here. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind then.
Sorry, guys. This is a big build, and we didn't spot anything.
We got lost in it.
Yeah, on our first look through. But yeah.
Yeah, this is the part that determines what, how many bots goes where. And it kind of prioritizes itself to have 1,000 bots just by the way that inserters work sequentially in certain orientations. I'd have to see it working full tilt to actually see.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of hard to predict that just by looking at the build itself.
Right, but it looks like it does have some kind of redundancy things to make sure that it gets them first, because it's grabbing from the logistics chests in case they do go in there first and inserting them into the RoboPort as well as directly into the RoboPort.
Yes. So yeah, it supplies itself first, and then once that happens, it supplies the passive providers until there's 1,000 in it just connected, I think.
Yeah, it's not logistics condition.
Yeah, just in these two chests.
Yeah, which is then requested down at the bottom, as we already explained. So I think that's it, guys. Sorry, a little bit wonky walkthrough here, but it is quite a big build. We kind of got lost in it. It's very cool. I like how it works. Again, I don't know why you would ever need to build this many robots unless you just want to build robots.
Bot mining, you said it earlier.
Well, bot mining, but still, I mean, 900 robots a minute, that's a lot of bot mining. But yeah, but still, I'm sure you could come up with a use for this or even shrink it if you'd like. That would work too. But I believe that'll do it. We'll throw the blueprint in the description as always. But unless you have any last thoughts, Zuri, I think we'll call it here.
Nope. Sorry for derping around a bit.
No worries. My apologies as well. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Love to hear your thoughts and more submissions in the comments. And we will catch you later.
Later.